don't we?
Well, this is it. The cellar floor, all those rumours, all those stories, this is it. Uncovered in all its glory. Sadly, the demolition crew, way back in 1950, destroyed a lot of the floor. That big pile of mud here, underneath it, we have dug underneath it, and it's just rubble and clay. There's no concrete floor. But this here, and it's in sections, you can see, which we believe are concrete. They could be some form of Portland stone, but difficult to tell, but it's possibly concrete in sections. These are the 7 steps. I did count 11 before, but obviously in error. So there's 7 steps, and here, this is the outside, strangely. The wall, and if you've got an angle down there, a piece of the actual wall. Can you see the wall there, here? Yep. This is the wall, the outside wall of the house. And yet, from step 3 onwards, I'm outside the house now. So they're not all internal. So the first 3 steps of the staircase are literally outside of the house. Now Don has got a plan view of the house, and there is an extension which we haven't found yet, and so what we're thinking that extension was some form of cover for the entrance. Haven't proved that yet, but that's the way it's looking at the moment. The walls themselves were 2 foot 6 inches thick. We haven't found many artifacts, but what we did find, we found some oyster shells and animal bones. There's some of the animal bones here. Possibly Samuel Pepys' dinner, who knows? But lots of oyster shells. The only big thing we found underneath all that mud there was a drain surround, very cast iron, heavy cast iron drain surround. Would have been a drain cover on there. And sadly, that's the only artifacts we found. But nonetheless, great excitement. The cellar floor does exist. Now, what the future is, we want to know how wide and how long the cellar was, and we're going to do some test trenches further along in the coming months, providing the concrete, the floor, the clay doesn't turn into concrete because it gets so hard. So that's the future, but for the present, bask in the cellar floor. Thank you.
Thanks, Alan.
And Doreen's phone.